Hello, fellow diamond painters. Yeah, it's DP Crazy Lady again. It's 2:01 p.m. It is the 19th. It's still Friday. It's still July, and it's still 2024. And it's 77 degrees outside. The humidity is about 55, I think, 55%. All I know is when you're standing out, I mean, it's bright sunlight out there. So when you're standing out there, it's hot. It feels hot. Even though it's only 77 degrees, it's hot. I thought that I would go ahead and come back on and kit this up so that at least there's a beginning from GBFKE. Then I will be back on tomorrow as I'm putting some more drills in, which I'll put a few in today while I'm kitting it up. I'm going to use my small mini Bella Art de Nicole exterior spout. It's orange to go with the Bengals, and this has some orange in it and yellow, and it'll work. I don't know even what to talk about. That's the bad thing. When I'm kitting up, I have to, think of stuff to talk about. I am going to make chicken today with a ton of broccoli. Don't know what flavors or anything I'm going to do. But like I said, they wanted to, GBFKE wanted to at least get a photo of it when it was finished, just like they did with the lady, the cat, the girl, the cat, and the yarn. They wanted a photo, and I sent that to them, because they're sending these things to me as a PR package. They can place them where they want to place them. And I picked out a few more because that's what they asked me to do. So we'll see when those show up. Probably the end of the month or the very beginning of August. We'll see what what you think of those. This will not take very long at all to do. I could probably have it done by this evening, so I'll make sure I do a couple more videos and schedule them for the next day or something, unless you want to get 3 and 4 all at one time. I love doing that wolf. I'll tell you, that was that was fun because of that metal ruler. I mean, it was so much easier. You got the clicking in. There were a few times where you might chip a drill, and that's because the drill was misshapen or whatever. So you just after you pull the metal thing off, you can replace the few that were chipped or didn't look right. There was something I was going to say about it. Well, to begin with, it went so fast. That was the thing. You're doing a strip, and you don't realize how fast you're going because they just pop right in. So it was really, really nice to use. I will use my my drill pen for some of these. The larger ones, I will use my my tweezers from Craftably. I will use those. That's the same ones I've been using now for the last 6 months or more. Like I said, I have a heck of a collection of them, and I don't know what to do with them all because it's not like they're gonna fall apart anytime soon. But yeah, it was, and I love how it kept everything straight. I mean, you know how you get your sides, and especially when you first start at your bottom, how it will weave and they'll be misplaced or whatever. This helps that you don't have to deal with that. And I've been thinking, you know what? Well, while I'm using it, I can't use my, like a 2-placer or 4-placer, all that stuff. I don't suppose I can do that. I haven't tried, but I always have a straightener on the end of my drill pins. I don't know if I didn't even have to use it. I didn't have to use it at all. So, I don't know. I'm using my little bitty 15 bottle storage case that I got from Temu, and I really like it. I wish they had a 40, because there's times when like on a couple of them you have like it's 38 drill, 38 colors or 35 colors or something like that, and I have to use a 60, and it's too big, it's a waste. So I was hoping maybe someone would create a 40 count storage bottle. Anybody hear of those, let me know. I know they have a 70, they have a 60, a 70, I think an 80 or whatever it is, and the 120 and so on. But I'd like to see if they have a 40. I would buy a 40. So, okay, I did that. And like I said, there's not a whole lot to discuss. This is going to be fun. I like the specialty ones. I may not need the light, at least in the daytime, because I can see it. Especially with my new glasses too. Everything has brightened up. So, don't know. Oh, the neighbors showed up next door. I'm surprised they did. There had been packages delivered over there, and they had been sitting on their steps, oh God, for the last 2 months. I was going to pick them up and bring them here, but I was afraid that if they never showed back up, number one, I wouldn't know what to do with the packages, and number two, I didn't want somebody to think I stole them. So I just left them sit. I figured, if it was important, they'd be back to get them. And apparently they showed up today, so I'm sure she's going to get them. I don't know why they showed up today. They can't possibly have been paying rent all this time. And who knows, what they're collecting over there, but I wish that mobile home would be dozed, just hauled out of there. It doesn't need to be there. There is mold on the outside of it, on the inside of it. It's a health hazard, but being that the city is not in charge down here, supposedly, there's nothing we can do about it. And I just know, I know the park, they're going to do one or two things with that mobile home. They're either just going to let it sit and, the heck with it, just let it sit there, no big deal, and ignore it. Or they're going to eventually go inside and clean it out, put new drywall up like they did before, paint over top of everything that's there, clean it up, make it look, putting lipstick on a pig, and then they're going to try and sell it again. And I'm telling you, that is disgusting, because it is a dump and a health hazard. I am not impressed with these managers at all. And someone keeps driving through the corner of my yard. It's probably the idiot with his big friggin' Humvee. I mean, if you can't drive the dang thing on the road like it's supposed to be, stop cutting the dang on corner and making the corner of my yard into a mud zone. I should put the rocks back. I used to have some big boulders sitting there. And one time some idiot tried to either cut the corner or didn't come in the park right or something. And all I heard was clunk, boom, bang, and then dragging down the road. Here the idiot hit one of the rocks. He drove over top of one of them, hit it, and drug it down the road. And you could follow him to where he was, and it was stuck under his car. I hope it damaged the heck out of it. I'm getting tired of, they want you to maintain your yard, but yet they don't do a dang thing to anybody who destroys it. And insurance isn't going to cover something like that, because your liability, or your, oh geez, what is it? You know what I'm talking about. It's higher than what the damage is. So by the time, you lay a claim, forget it. It's not worth it. And I'm still trying to find somebody who will come here and for reasonable price and cut my big bush out of here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go out there and try to take a saw to it. And it'll take me a week to get it all. I don't have a electric saw or anything, just have a regular little handheld, saw, and try to hack at it. But I don't know. You can't get anybody to do anything, and the tree branch still needs to be cut down. It's going to end up falling, and I swear, just let it hit me. Let it hit me or my daughter, and I'm going after these managers tooth and nail, because they've been told over and over. I mean, they pay, I have to pay taxes on my mobile home. The park covers the taxes on the properties with your rent payment and stuff. So you know what? They have to maintain the trees and stuff, because the first time I get up there and try to cut one of them or do something, and if I damage it, they'll come after me. So it's up to them to maintain the property. I mow the grass and so on, but they are to maintain the dang on trees, and they're not doing it. That's why several of them have fallen and landed on mobile homes, because they won't get their butts out here and do anything. They just, do nothing but collect the rent and go on. So, I know I'm complaining about nothing, and it's going to deaf ears and makes no difference. But anyhow, let's see, is there anything else I can babble about? I can come up with a lot of stuff I'm irritated about, but I don't want to bore people with that kind of stuff. Doing nothing this weekend, of course. Well, I want to try and shampoo my carpet. That's if the humidity isn't too high, because if I shampoo the carpet and there's too much, dampness out around stuff, it's going to take forever to dry. And I'm not going to move major furniture and things like that. to do it. I'm just going to do, you know, the area that's vacant of furniture. I will try and move my TV and stuff like that over there if it's not too heavy. But the bookcases I'm not moving, and I'm not going to move my bed. There's no place to move it to. It will not fit out the door. It was put together in this room, and in order to get it out of this room, you have to take it completely apart, and it's all wood. So it's like, oh, no, I'm not going to try and tear this thing apart. And the carpet still looks pretty new underneath, but like I said, this carpet is so old, I just want to give it the appearance of at least clean. So that's all I care about. So I will try and do that. I do have some rug shampooer that is the rug shampoo that's for pets, you know, like in case there's any odors or stuff like that. I want to get some dog shampoo for sensitive skin, because rat terriers have very thin fur, and his skin, you know, is pretty, you know, you can expose his skin real easy just when you go to pet him. And he's itchy sometimes. Now he has, like I said, he's had flea, you know, taken care of. He has no fleas, and so on and so forth. The cat has no fleas. They're being treated every doggone month. And sometimes rat terriers do have skin allergies. So I want to get some shampoo for him. Someone said something about the oatmeal brand or something like that, but I don't know. And I want to give him a bath. Now, he's only had one last year, before Christmas, we had him groomed. And he fought him like crazy. He didn't bite him, but he wasn't happy. So I suspect if I do it, I'm going to do it in the kitchen sink because he's small. But I suspect I'm going to have a battle royale on my hands. Let's see how that's looking. Okay. You know, it'll be a battle royale. So I'm going to give it a shot, you know, next month when I get down to the pet store. And I hate to ask them to recommend something, because every time a pet store recommends it, they're recommending it because they want to sell a certain product. You know, if you ask ordinary people, you know, yeah, they've all got their choices in what they use, but at least you may get a more of an honest answer, and you're going to get, you know, more options. So we'll see what I come up with. I thought of using Dawn on him, because heck, they use that on ducks and things like that to get the oil off and everything, and it's, you know, it's sensitive and everything, but I don't want to do that. So we'll see. Well, I know this isn't a very long video, but I wanted to start this. This is a GBFKE. The item number is KH202. I think I put it in the description before. There are 8 specialty drills, and it's the Cincinnati Bengals. If you're interested in football, they have just about every team. I think they call them rugby something when you look them up. It's under sports. They have the Bengals, they have the Eagles, they have Kansas City, I think, and you know, I don't know, you name it, they probably have it. So if any of you are interested in, you know, football, and you got an old husband who has a man cave, or if you're a woman and you have a woman cave and you like sports, hey, you know, get it, hang it up, add it to your memorabilia if you collect sports memorabilia, and you know, you have something maybe some other sports nuts don't have. So, yeah, now I'm going to get off here and continue this and show some more progress later. Here's so far, nice and shiny and sparkly. I think it looks really pretty good. Okay, well, y'all have a good afternoon, evening. I won't surprise you and be back again. I'm done for right now. But I appreciate you listening to me babble. And, you know, check out GBFKE if you're interested. You know, sometimes you can get free shipping depending on how much you order. And it doesn't really take as long as you think. I mean, you got Temu, you know, taking a long time. So, you know, GBFKE isn't any longer than that. So sometimes it's quicker. And it came fairly decent. So have a good one. Love y'all. Hugs. TP Crazy Lady. I'm out.